Coming up on Murrow News 8, some huge news for WSU athletics. We'll show you how fans are reacting to the conference realignment.
And Brian Kohberger is headed to a new city after an update for the Murrow trial. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Hello and welcome to Murrow News 8. It's Friday, September 13th. I'm Jose.
And I'm Sam Fulton. The Pac-12 Board of Directors anonymously approved applications from the 4 Mountain West schools, which will join Oregon State and Washington State, the conference's 2 realignment schools following the league's collapse in the summer of 2023.
Our reporter Emmett broke this news down for us with an explanation of what this means for the university, and he had a chance to speak with some fans on campus.
September 12th, 2024 will be marked in the history books as the rebirth of the Pacific Coast Conference, also known as the Pac-12. Boise State, Fresno State, San Diego State, and Colorado State all have accepted invites to join the conference on July 1st, 2026. The move comes off the conference losing 10 of its 12 members officially this summer, with leaving Oregon State and Washington State control of the rights and finances surrounding the Pac-12.
Honestly, I'm excited. I'm so excited to see that the Pac-12 is being rebuilt. I think this is a great start to stabilizing the future of the Pac-12, and this just shows great progress for us moving forward.
WSU President Kirk Schultz and Athletic Director Ann McCoy sent out a joint statement Thursday saying, quote, "The 4 newest members to the conference bring a demonstrated commitment to competing at the highest levels. With this initial step towards financial and membership stability in place, the Pac-12 will continue to evaluate additional membership expansion opportunities." In regards to finances, the 4 entering institutions will have to pay $18 million each to their existing conference, the Mountain West, just to join the Pac-12. In addition, the Pac-12 will also have to pay $43 million to include these 4 schools.
Howdy, stranger. So I was just at the Eggert family entrance of Martin Stadium where I was capturing some student reactions to the Pac-12 news. And let me tell you, some of these were pretty fun. Now I just got to find it. Here it is.
12.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Good news for the Pac-12, finally.
Yeah, so...
It exists.
It does exist.
Nice.
Do you know what the Pac-12 is? That's okay. Interesting. What else are you thinking right now?
I don't think we should try and save the Pac-2.
Sure, you're going to go to more games, or?
Yeah, I'm from California, so like playing San Diego, I know people that go there, so I think that I am going to get a lot of angry text messages from them.
Yeah, do you think the Cougs are going to go undefeated this year? Or? Oh, yeah? Easy, okay. What do you think the outlook is for the future?
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Did this Pac-12 thing, was it the most important thing for you as a student, as an organization? If you think of anything, what's one thing that matters to you as a Coug?
The funding that we get for our department, it's like, that's what really matters. That's what allows us to do all the fun stuff that we want to do and not just the stuff that we should do.
A key thing to note here, if a conference drops below 8 members, the NCAA gives that conference 2 years before it needs to regain up back to the minimum threshold. In the case of the Pac-12, the departing 10 schools didn't technically leave until this summer. So it gives the deadline for the rest of the current Pac-12 until July 1st, 2026 to find 2 additional schools. Reporting from Pullman, I'm Emmett Brisgornia, making sure you're up to date here on Murrow News 8.
What a fantastic rundown from Emmett, and a super exciting announcement for the big WSU sports fans. Washington State University's Board of Regents will hold what they're calling a special meeting for scheduled this event. There are not much information released other than the topic of conversation listed as delegation's PF authority regarding athletics.
The Idaho State Supreme Court says Brian Kohberger's murder trial will be held in Boise next summer. In a Thursday ruling, the court says District Judge Stephen Hippler will be assigned to the case. Kohberger will be transferred to the custody of Ada County Sheriff's Office. Per Idaho code, Latah County must still cover the cost of the trial. Is scheduled to begin June 2nd and run until August 29th. Koberger faces 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary and will face the death penalty if convicted.
An update after a house fire on Pullman's College Hill Wednesday afternoon left 3 Washington State University students without a home. Firefighters arrived at the scene after reporters of smoke, and we now know that they were able to contain the flames to the attic. The home did sustain smoke and water damage, but no one was hurt in the event.
A 29-year-old man named Andre Barbin has pleaded guilty to crimes involving a shoplifting spree. Barbin was arrested on a local warrant in King County. Barbin and another suspect, Daniel Paletta, allegedly stole thousands of dollars in merchandise from both Target and Walmart in Moscow. Barbin will appear in court in November.
Coming up, WSU has unveiled their first big piece of promotional content since debuting their new branding effort.
And some local businesses are speaking out about closure concerns. Our reporter has a story next.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
WSU is taking advantage of the campus's natural beauty with a nostalgic twist in their new promo video.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination.
Such a cool video. Cougs definitely had a positive reaction in the comments. Latah County Fair started yesterday in Moscow. The fair will be open today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be exhibits, vendors, food, and carnival rides. The logging sports events are on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The fairgrounds are in East Moscow on Harold Avenue, and entry to the fair is free.
Another community event kicks off this weekend with Palouse Days. The annual community celebration in Palouse starts on Saturday morning with breakfast from the Lions Club. There's going to be a car show from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The parade is at 10 a.m., followed by an egg toss, dunk take, duck race, and music downtown into the evening hours.
The community hosted a dedication ceremony for Mary's Park in Pullman. The park has been developed in recent years with a playground, partly funded through a $25,000 gift from the Kiwanis Club of Pullman. Marcy's Park is located over on Johnson Avenue on the south end of town.
The Regional Theater of the Palouse in Pullman opened their newest production on Thursday. Camelot will take the stage downtown for the next 2 weekends. Evening performances are at 7:30 p.m. with weekend matinee at 1:30 p.m. You can buy tickets at www.onthestage.tickets.
The Pullman Civic Theater is hosting a murder mystery to help some downtown businesses. Murder on Main Street is for ages 21 and up. It's a progressive mystery that includes stops at Rico's, Etsy Bravo, Neil's Coffee Shop, and ice cream. Tickets are $50 and the deadline is 4 p.m. Mystery on Main Street starts today at 5:30.
Businesses in Pullman are raising concerns about potential closures. Our reporter, Macy Harden, headed out to talk to some of those owners.
Everybody's here. Don't take it away. We're here.
Pullman is seeing a significant number of businesses closing their doors since the start of 2024, leaving students and members of the community concerned about where Pullman is heading.
The main thing going on right now is the Main Street construction. A lot of people were concerned. There are a few businesses that decided it was a good time to close.
Pullman has already seen 2 businesses close earlier this year due to the construction downtown, including Grander Goods and It's Pokeman. With multiple businesses closing earlier this year, as well as the recent shutdown of Village Center Cinemas and the upcoming departure of Pullman Building Supply, members of the community are starting to raise concerns about where Pullman stands economically. Community members are expressing their concerns through social media. Many of the comments blame the closures on property taxes and wage increases, with one person even claiming that downtown Pullman is the laughingstock of Whitman County.
Well, if more and more things start closing down, I feel like less and less people are gonna maybe want to come here, and I feel like it's such like a great school to be at, and people want to be surrounded by like lots of things to do. So if more and more things start closing, I'm worried that like not as many people are gonna want to come.
I know there's other factors. There's always something financial. That's an issue. But we're gonna miss it. It's so sad.
In Pullman, I'm Macy Harden.
Thanks, Macy. Coming up, data from a new study ranked Washington in the top 10 states for safest drivers for teens.
We'll let you know where the state ranked.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
The local transportation service called Coast is planning to introduce daily bus routes connecting Moscow, Pullman, and Colfax that will be available for the general public. The proposal includes two 14-passenger bus services running 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. One bus would travel between Pullman and Moscow. The other would travel between Pullman and Colfax. They are working on applying for Washington State Department of Transportation grant money to fund the new service. It is expected to cost $1 million for the first 2 years. The grant awards will be announced next spring.
A new study conducted by Wallet Hub found that Washington is ranked among the top 5 best states for teen drivers. The study compared and ranked all 50 states using 23 metrics, including the number of teen driving fatalities, the average cost of car repairs, and the presence of impaired driving laws. Wallet Hub took a spot in the top 5 ranking, number 4.
If you have plans to travel over the Vantage Bridge this weekend, so you may consider taking one of the alternate routes on the map. The bridge is down to 1 lane each direction to replace the bridge deck. This will be in place 24/7 until November 1st.
If you have noticed an unusually high number of yellow jackets this summer, experts are here to tell you you're not crazy. The Spokesman Review spoke to Elmer Bensinger, the coup of Eden, Advanced Pest Technologies, who said that this August was the worst for yellow jackets that has seen in his nearly 30 years in the industry. More than 90% of the calls that the local company has received since June have been related to yellow jackets. Well, with cooler weather, you would have thought there wouldn't be so many yellow jackets. Olivia, is it going to be here to stay?
Yeah, Jose, so hopefully as the weather cools down, we will see less of those yellow jackets. As you can see, high of 70 today with a low of 52. Some mid winds, not super bad though. And then we kind of go into the colder weather as we go along this week. But yeah, there's lower winds for tomorrow also. Kind of same weather for tomorrow, you know, the high of 70, low of 53 again. A little bit cloudy, so maybe sweaters. Then we get into the state map of weather, and we'll look at the west side first. As you know, the Cougs play over there. In Seattle, we can expect a high of 67 and a low of 54 today, and it's cloudy over there on the west side. And as you get to the east side, you can catch some more sun in Yakima and the Tri-Cities. And then as we go into our 5-day forecast, it will be partly cloudy for Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday, we have some more clouds. And as of next week, walk into class, just make sure we're wearing some sweaters. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Olivia, for letting us know what we can expect for the weather this upcoming week. Coming up, what you can expect for the upcoming weekend of rivalry.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
Tomorrow is the day WSU fans have been waiting for, the Apple Cup. Kickoff is at 12:30 at Lumen Field. For the 116th meet of these schools, with both schools going into the game 2-0. Should be a great game. We went out on campus to see who is headed to the Apple Cup and to see Cougs' predictions and plans for the game day weekend.
Went to the Apple Cup, and we predict that we're going to win. Let's just say 28-17.
Yeah.
Respectable.
I like
We're gonna
John Mateer over on the rushing yards.
Yes.
Put Moku in the game.
And
Put Moku in the game.
we're going to win.
Well, this is my 5th year at WSU. I've seen WSU play here for a couple of years. It's my first Apple Cup in Seattle. My buddy got a good deal on it. Had to go. I'm so excited to bring the Crimson to Seattle. So that was the biggest pull, really, was just bringing WSU to Seattle. Oh, WSU by 1,000,000. Cougs by 1,000,000. We're winning. No doubt in my mind.
Plans, a little bit of bar before the game. Cougs by 1,000,000. Cougs gonna win, no doubt about it. UW's terrible. After the game, more bars. Flat Stick, where all the Cougs will be. Coug Bar in Seattle too. Cougs gonna win the whole game.
And if the Cougs don't win, do you have the same plans?
Oh yeah, Cougs booze. Cougs booze no matter what.
Absolutely, okay. And what brings?
Very happy to see that the Cougs are fired up for the weekend. As the Cougs go to Seattle to take on the Huskies, WSU has released their Apple Cup jerseys to paint Seattle crimson.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my...
What a great choice of jerseys for the first away game of the season. While college football is going into week 3, NFL is headed into their second week. Seahawks travel to the New England to play the Patriots. Both teams go into this game 1-0. Who will come out 2-0? That will be determined Sunday at 10 a.m. Cougs take the win over Georgia Southern yesterday, 1-0. WSU fills the stat sheet with 20 shots and a game-winning goal from Lindsey Turner on a long delivery from Elena Watts. Cougs take care of business and turn their attention to Sunday when they play the University of Georgia at 10 a.m. Pacific time. The Cougs are now 3-2-2.
After the Village Center Cinema closed last week, residents are reacting.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
Our reporter William Gaspy spoke to a long-term employee at the movie theater.
Just off of Bishop Boulevard, Pullman's only movie theater, a place where countless memories have been made, is preparing for its final screening tonight.
For over 21 years, the theater has established itself as a staple in Pullman's vibrant community. However, increased property taxes and higher wages have forced them to turn off the projectors permanently, leaving audiences confused.
I was pretty shocked, honestly.
This from Jason Herdlow, a Pullman resident and avid moviegoer.
This is the best theater in the area, and I've been going to this theater since it was originally built and opened, and I was pretty shocked that the community would let this happen.
Many others like Jason
It's still today, it's a great place to go just to get away from it for a while.
reminisced about the memories they made at the theater.
Movies have been our thing since we both got together and everything, and it was really sad to hear that the closest movie theater was closing.
Some, however, couldn't have been more displeased with the closure.
I was really disappointed.
This from Scott Thompson, who's more concerned that his kids just lost their jobs.
All three of my kids have had their first job at this theater. Two of my sons work here right now. It's going to be a really sad day to lose that.
Josh Porter, a manager at Village Center Cinemas, only found out he would be without a job 3 weeks before the theater closed.
Well, it happened really fast, and they just called us into a meeting and was like, you know what, we're all going to have to let you go, and that's happening in about 3 weeks. So there was little to no turnaround time, and at the same time, the semester was starting. So on top of that, I haven't really been able to apply to a whole lot of places, and now this is the last day, and I don't really have anything lined up.
As the curtains finally close on Village Center Cinemas in Pullman, its future, like many of its employees, uncertain. I'm Will Glasby, reporting.
Thanks, Will. Boeing Apple Cup fans participate in the first ever food pantry challenge. The University of Washington and Washington State University teamed up to create the Apple Cup Food Pantry Challenge, where fans of both teams are encouraged to donate to their school's food pantry. Donations can be accepted online now through game day, September 14th.
This Saturday will be the 15th annual Mutt Strut. The Mutt Strut is where dog lovers get a chance to mingle with other dog lovers and support Pooch Park. The event will have vendors, food, games, activities, and a chance to win prizes. For tickets and info, go to whitmanpets.org/events.
Thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to see past videos, go to our YouTube page for more Murrow News 8 info. Have a great weekend.